usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now these two teams, the Eagles and Colts, the two best rushing teams in the NFL in 2021 a season ago. The Eagles, maybe a surprise to many that they were number 1 last year. Of course, they got a lot of rushing yards from their quarterback that helped them. And the Colts, with Jonathan Taylor, they were number 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. Now it's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Taylor.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. A turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
An option handoff given to Sanders.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
2nd down and 3. Throwing is Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Ryan to throw.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Mo Alley Cox from 4 yards out. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, Matt Hawk on to punt for Indy. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
7-7, our score after 1.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
And Ryan's throw into the hands of Pittman here. Down inside the 10.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. Ryan.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Colts have taken the lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This is Smith with a grab. And he gets us to the other side of mid-45 before going out. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from a yard out.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive.
Telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. But he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. High, out of bounds and incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Aaron Sibas on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10.
Ryan and the Colts getting set here, first and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now, Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. On third down, here's Taylor.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
As Sanders has it poked free, and the Colts pick it up, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 39, Ryan. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That sack backs Ryan and the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
They'll drop this down to Taylor.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied up
on the scoreboard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On first down, Hurts. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 30. Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. They'll set up a throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Ryan. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Again, Ryan.
As this complete to Woods.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A throw over the middle taken in, and he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, and that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down.
He finds Pierce. It's complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. But they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. And he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back. And you end up getting the 1st down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On the counter now, it's Sanders.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Another run with Sanders, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
On the handoff, Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll run.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. On 2nd and 15 now. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. They'll look to throw here. This will be caught by Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a...
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Yards out. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the handoff, this is Taylor. A beautiful fake. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And touchdown, Colts! Yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Well, they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 71 yards. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On first down, Ryan. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw caught by Pierce. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan.
Delivers another one to Pierce. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Ryan.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Ryan to throw. This will be caught at about the hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at that. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They run with Sanders off the option.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. They'll go again with Sanders. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,